hi. Say hi. Oh. All right, so this is an unboxing. What do we got here? I already opened it from this, but I'll show you what this is after we open this. My trusty knife out. I feel like I need a little more. Space, like my shirt I wore. Lobsters on it. Alright. There we go. What could it be? It came yesterday. We did it! Slow-mo. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. I'm so excited. Bob Dylan, Through the Open Window. The Bootleg Series, Volume 18. That's crooked. Sorry about that. 1956 to 1963. So it's got 8 discs in here. One that I'm so excited at, and I've heard on Napster first, probably way back in the day, and then I've heard it on some bootleg stuff, unofficial bootleg stuff. So this is the official bootleg, but it's so officially released finally. And it's like an early song, but it was never made it onto an album. But I think it is such a good song. And where is it? Oh, it's got Last Thoughts on Woody Guthrie. That's on a previous one, but that's cool. I'll have to listen to that, see what version. If it's a different reading than the one on volumes 1, 2, and 3. Bootleg, but yeah, it's got all them gems from the Midnight Special Rehearsal. All or not take, huh? The Death of Emmett Till. That's never been released. I think I never heard him sing. I never heard a recording of that. I've read the lyrics, but never heard that, so I'm interested in that one. So on Apple Music, there's a condensed version of this where it's like 2 discs, and I listened to that. But this is 8 discs. The first 6 are like just taken from all over, and just different coffee houses and whatnot. I mean, they got a couple here from like first known recordings from 56, so he's still been in high school. Crazy. And then disc 7 and 8 is the complete Carnegie Hall concert. I think I have that. It's on a different one too, so I don't know that I'm whoopity-doo, you know? I mean, great to have it. I like it, but that's nothing earth-shattering new. Talking Bear Mountain Picnic Massacre Blues. That's been released before, but I don't know about this version, but I'm trying to find that song I was talking about. The one I'm most excited about on this that's come out. So I'm like, when are they going to release that on a bootleg? And it's called Dusty Old Fairgrounds. Yes, on disc 5, track 11. And it's like basically about carnival life. Like they start in Florida in the spring, and they go through just going through these towns, and it talks about all these towns going through and the posters that they put up, and he just paints this great picture, and I just like it. I like that song. I can't remember. There's a modern, more contemporary, like a few years ago, 10 maybe, a band covered it. That's like a lesser Mumford and Sons, or it's like bluegrassy. The Old Crow Medicine, but I can't remember that band. Anyway, super excited. Let's see what it says. 8 CD deluxe edition, the definitive document of Bob Dylan's formative years, 56 to 63. 139 tracks, 59 never before released performances, as well as 37 super rare cuts. Home recordings, studio outtakes, coffee house, and nightclub shows, all from brand new tape sources. The complete 1963 Carnegie Hall concert, released for the first time, remixed from the original tapes. So I guess from the Carnegie Hall concert, maybe that's what it was. There's been some songs that have been released from that concert, but not the whole concert. That's what it is. 100 rare photos. Woo! Anyway, super excited to listen to that. And then, so in my truck, I think it's a 2023. Yeah, my F-150. There's no CD player. So I'm supposed to listen to that, because I can't stream it, because the Apple only has the 2-disc condensed version. This isn't the definitive deluxe edition, which has those ones that I want to hear. So I bought a CD player. That's what this box is. And it says I bought it because it said it was Bluetooth capable. So I'm hoping I can Bluetooth it. If I can't Bluetooth it, I'm going to be bummed. But hopefully I can figure that out. If not, it's got earphones. This will be good for something. But check that out. It's like, oh, you see there's like pink-ish. I like it. So I need to do something with that, but we should open it for sure here. See one of them rare photos. Should we do that? Uh-oh. Better save that sticker out. I like that's cool. You can see in there, huh? Bob Dylan shows new maturity in program of his folk songs. This is a newspaper clipping. Yeah, that's cool. You can tell I'm super excited at that. So I'm thinking this is the, yeah, there's the, because it's like a record. If I had the money, I'd buy the records too. Just because those, I think, have better quality liner notes and stuff. Oh yeah. That's cool. Yeah. So excited. Through the Open Window. On October 26, 1963, Bob Dylan performed a landmark concert at Carnegie Hall in New York. Since arriving in the city 2.5 years earlier, Dylan had won a reputation as the foremost rising talent on the Greenwich Village folk music scene. His second album, The Free Will and Bob Dylan, released the previous May, had established him among those in the know as an exceptional songwriter, far superior to his initial impressions as a quirky, ambitious young devotee of Woody Guthrie. It was also especially for a folk album. It was also, especially for a folk album, a hit, having peaked earlier in October at number 22 on the Billboard album chart. More remarkably, one of the album's songs, Blowin' in the Wind, was starting to become an anthem of the burgeoning civil rights movement. Peter, Paul, and Mary's recording of it reached number 2 on the Billboard singles chart. It was all happening so suddenly that the emerging significance was difficult to grasp. Never before in the history of American music had there been anything like this convergence of political inspiration, bohemian attitude, and mass commercial success. The fans who dominated the Carnegie Hall audience, a 3,000 plus seat sellout, anticipated much more than an evening's entertainment. They were looking for something closer to collective spiritual affirmation. Dylan exceeded those expectations. He opened with a new composition completely unknown to the audience that was soon to become a second Dylan anthem, The Times They Are A-Changin'. All the songs that appeared on Free Willin' received warm applause as soon as he began to sing them. Yet, these amounted to only 1/3 of the program. It's hard to imagine today, but the same immediate applause greeted songs familiar only from earlier concerts, when they had not yet even been released on a record, let alone been given radio airplay. Dylan seemed intent on featuring his newest material, including an extraordinary song he would never perform in concert again, Lay Down Your Weary Tune. He wound up playing 8 of the 10 songs that would appear on his next album, which he had all but finished recording, including the 2 tour de force with which he closed, the public debut of a masterpiece, The Lonesome Death of Hattie Carroll, and as an encore, When the Ship Comes In, performed just once previously at the historic March on Washington 3 months earlier. as a presentation of the songwriter's craft. The concert was both a review of Dylan's growth and a showcase of what he now could do as a musical production. It presented a dynamic young performer commanding the stage, as well as his material and singular report and his listeners. Looking back, it also marked the end of the beginning of Dylan's long career. I could go on. Freaking amazing. I'm excited. All right. I hope everybody has a good weekend. I hope you get a good Halloween. It's the 1st of November. What? Yeah, get this put together and dropped. I'll let you know if this works. They'll do a short or something. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the latest and greatest. Subscribe. Click that bell. Think of becoming a member. Give some suggestions in the comments. Critiques. Be polite. Be nice. And give me a hashtag Dusty Old Fairgrounds if you watch till the end.